Have you ever wondered how language can shape our understanding of global problems? Today we explore a fascinating aspect of English language learning: collocations. These are pairs or groups of words that naturally go together. By delving into collocations connected with global problems, we can gain a deeper understanding of these issues. Whether you're an English learner or a curious mind, this exploration will offer a unique perspective on the challenges facing our world. Let's embark on this journey and uncover the power of words in understanding global issues. When we think of global problems, one of the first things that come to mind is environmental issues. Let's explore some key collocations that can help us articulate these concerns. Firstly, we have a worldwide problem. This refers to an issue that affects all nations, such as climate change, which is our second collocation. Climate change is a significant shift in weather patterns over an extended period. For example, climate change is a worldwide problem that affects us all. Next, we have rising sea levels, which is a direct result of climate change. Greenhouse gases and exhaust fumes, often released by burning fossil fuels, contribute to this problem. For instance, the burning of fossil fuels releases greenhouse gases and exhaust fumes, leading to rising sea levels. Continuing, we have the phrase "to deplete the ozone layer," which means to reduce the protective layer in the Earth's atmosphere. This can disturb the ecological balance and cause irreparable damage. Finally, to tackle pollution refers to efforts to reduce harmful substances in the environment. Green politics, our last collocation, is a political ideology that aims to create an ecologically sustainable society. For example, green politics often focus on initiatives to tackle pollution. Understanding these phrases helps us to discuss and address environmental issues. Another critical facet of global problems is poverty and social issues. Let's start with crops fail, which refers to when agricultural produce doesn't grow as expected. An example would be, crops failed due to the severe drought, causing a food shortage. Moving on, devastating families speaks to circumstances causing severe emotional pain or suffering to families, like the loss of their only income source was devastating to the family. Terms like natural disasters, devastating floods, and earthquake hit refer to catastrophic events caused by nature. For instance, the earthquake hit, leaving the city in ruins. Below the poverty line is a term used to describe a state of severe deprivation of basic human needs. For example, many families live below the poverty line, struggling to afford basic necessities. Sleeping rough means living or sleeping outdoors, often due to homelessness. Street children are those who live in the streets of a city, deprived of family care and protection. To escape poverty, to lift someone out of poverty, to combat poverty, to eradicate poverty, and to alleviate poverty are phrases that imply various efforts to deal with the state of being extremely poor. These phrases give us the language to talk about the challenges faced by many people around the world. Global problems also include issues related to immigration. Let's delve into some collocations that help us articulate these issues more accurately. First up, we have political asylum and asylum seeker. Political asylum is a protection granted by a nation to someone who has left their native country as a political refugee. For instance, the journalist sought political asylum in England after exposing corruption in his home country. An asylum seeker is a person who has left their home country as a political refugee and is seeking asylum in another. For example, the asylum seeker waited anxiously for the decision on his application. Next, we have economic migrants. These are individuals who move from one region to another to improve their standard of living. An example could be, economic migrants often face challenges in their new countries, such as language barriers and cultural differences. Lastly, took to the streets means people coming out in public, usually in large numbers, to express their opinion or protest. For example, the citizens took to the streets to protest the new immigration laws. With these phrases, we can better understand and discuss the complexities of immigration. As we've seen, language plays a significant role in how we understand and discuss global problems. From the environmental issues signaled through phrases like rising sea levels and greenhouse gases, to the social concerns captured in terms like below the poverty line and margins of society. We've also touched upon immigration through collocations such as political asylum and economic migrants. By mastering these collocations, we can engage in meaningful discussions about global problems and contribute to solutions.